Hi guys, and welcome back to Footsteps from the Van with the grumpy old fella and the crazy little dog called Rambo. We've been travelling round by van or boat for more years than I care to remember. We really enjoy travelling. We love nothing more than getting out and going for a really good walk, exploring new places. Of course, it doesn't always go to plan. In fact, it seldom does. Rambo never really minds whether it goes to plan or not. As long as he can get out and cause a bit of mischief and have a good run around, he's the happiest dog in the world. So we thought it was about time we started to take some of you guys along with us, so you can enjoy our adventures. If you do like what you see, press the subscribe button. You won't miss out then. Anyway, enough of this introduction. I think it's about time we got our boots on, get ourselves out there, so you sit back and enjoy the video. Hi guys, welcome back to the Footsteps series with the grumpy old fella and of course the star of the show, Rambo. Talking of the star, here he is getting himself all comfortable and ready to go, jumping in his little bed. Sit there for most of the journey, gazing out of the window occasionally, but most of the time of course he'll be asleep. The plan is that we're going to get ourselves up to Penrith tonight, which is about 3 hours away, straight up the M6, and we'll stop off at a little park up that I've been going to for a number of years now. Of course, normally at this point I'm suggesting you get your boots on, but just sit back now and enjoy the ride. After a good night's sleep, we had a little trip into Penrith to the castle before our next stop off at Loch Lomond. Time for a quick brew stop on the way, not forgetting of course a quick pee stop for Rambo. In this episode we're going to be visiting Argyle and Bute. It's a stunning region in Scotland that boasts some breathtaking landscapes, rich cultural heritage, and today I'm going to take you on a journey through some of the most beautiful spots in this area. This woodland is just on the outskirts of Inveraray. Having completed the NC 500 a couple of years ago, I wanted to try something a little different and something that is not as touristy as the NC 500 is. And I can tell you, I certainly wasn't disappointed. Overlooking Loch Fyne, which is the longest sea loch in Scotland. The following morning we had a break in the weather and had a stroll through the woods perched on the sides of a mountain. There were glimpses of Loch Fyne and some cool streams running into the loch. It didn't take long for Rambo to find a stick and rag it to death. The mosses and lichens in this area are absolutely stunning. I'm pretty sure that Rambo thinks it's his own personal playground. Come on lad, fill your boots. Anyway, time for us to make our way to Skipness now. Skipness Castle stands on the east side of the Kintyre Peninsula, built in the early 13th century. The Green Lady of Skipness Castle is said to haunt this location. This was our view from the park up for the night. You won't be able to hear it, but it was blowing a right old hooey. Stand by, here comes the boy. Making our way south, we stopped off at the aptly named South End, where we discovered some caves and Columba's footprint. Apparently he was a fella who came over from Ireland and brought Christianity with him. However, I'm not overly convinced that it was his footprint. I wonder if maybe someone carved it in later, although oddly enough I did come across more of these on the trip, and they were all for different characters. Time for a sizzle up. Tasted pretty good, folks. Time to head north now to Argyle Castle, which is located in the district of Kilmartin. Today, Argyle Castle is a roofless ruin, one of Argyle's finest Renaissance residences that incorporated many of the latest Renaissance influences. It was the home of the first Protestant Bishop of the Isles, Master John Carswell. The castle is laid out as a single building, integrating both a 5-storey tower house and a hall range. Its masonry matched the design, with finely carved features throughout. From the parapets there's a magnificent view down the Kilmartin Glen, which is home to a range of marked rocks, cairns, standing stones, some of which are visible from the tower. The area we're in now is the old kitchen and storage areas and the wine cellar. There's a lovely little harbour view here as we start making our way to the Isle of Skye. These next few pictures are the beautiful fairy pools on the Isle of Skye. Absolutely worth a visit if you're ever passing this area. Unfortunately, this is where we come to the end of this video. We drive through the beautiful glen of Glencoe. Of course, the brutal murders of the MacDonald family but at the hands of the Campbell family occurred, and more up to date where the scenes of Skyfall for the James Bond film were filmed. There should have indeed been a great deal more to this video. Unfortunately, due to a number of schoolboy errors, I lost an awful lot of footage. Not to worry, there's always another trip, and hopefully by then I'll have learned to use how all the equipment works. Anyway, thanks for taking the time out to watch this video. Really hope you've enjoyed it. We'd be really grateful if you press that subscribe button and give us a little like. Cheerio folks, see you soon, get your boots on.